Find the perfect mattress during the final days of NFM's President's Day sale. Get a free adjustable base and 2 free pillows when you purchase a qualifying mattress. Right now, a Serta Perfect Sleeper Queen mattress is just $7.99. Our huge selection has something for everyone, and it's all backed by our comfort and price guarantee. Get express next day delivery, plus 50-month financing at NFM in Grandscape. Local metro areas. Minimum monthly payments required. 18% APR. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
There's a deal for every friendship at McDonald's. Like right now, buy a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles or a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles and get the second one for just $1. And complete your meal with an icy cold Coke. Order ahead on the app and pick up curbside. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Valid for product of equal or lesser value. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Alrighty. Sweet. Glad to have you here, Xavier Kingman. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got a good day wherever you're at. Gonna be getting this started here pretty soon. Gotta look for the host and all that good stuff. Alright. And here we are. The round has already gotten started. Starting off at a 2v2 tied situation. It's going to be Tony Bad versus Viledot with our referee being Suki Raven. This first round is going to be a 2 out of 3. Each round is going to be an 8-minute round. One with the most kills will take the victory with a minimum of 10 kills criteria. And Suki the Raven, as a referee, will be in there to notify the enemy and the participants when it's getting close to time. We got Viledot pushing here on Tony. Does take a couple shots at him, none connecting. Tony is now waiting here on this other side for him. He does see him there, but Viledot is able to get the kill. Left with about 3/4 health. Viledot is now retreated to grab some ammo inside the white crate. Tony is here waiting for him when he comes out. Some shots going out, both about 10% health left. This next shot is going to be the and a trade right there for us as they both hit the ground. Alright. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Score is now 4-3. Viledot. Tony Bad in this back right corner of the map as he rotates through blue container. I do believe we saw Viledot in that back right corner as well. And now on opposite sides of the map. Viledot is now pushed in through red crate. We do know Tony is now moving that way as well. We know Viledot is in that red crate over here. Is he still there? Has he shifted? It does look like he has shifted. Tony Bad is now moving to that red crate as we see. Viledot is now pushing out. The two do see each other. Shots going off. Viledot does take some of the damage there. Tony Bad getting the kill with all his health left to spare. Viledot now making the push down the right side, and Tony Bad getting a headshot, but Viledot also getting that trade. Viledot now pushing left, and he does get a headshot on Tony before he can get into cover. We do know Viledot is in that middle crate. Tony Bad now pushing this side center. Does see Viledot in there, pre-firing some shots. Viledot has come behind him now and gets Tony as he jumps through. Viledot now resupplying as Tony waits. Tony is now rotating back and forth between this dumpster. We did see Vile pop out on that left side. And he's going to go ahead and peek that corner again. Tony jumping up with a beautiful jump shot, headshot on Vile as he peeked that corner. Tony's now going to go ahead and reposition towards the middle crate as Viledot comes up on his right side. Now Tony's going to want to be careful here because if Viledot jumps out, got to be careful with that. Viledot does get the headshot and secures that kill. Tony Bad is now waiting to respawn, has just now respawned in. And is checking both sides. Viledot is opposite corner. do know Tony is going to be in here waiting. Viledot is going to be coming out that right side and gets a headshot on Tony as he was popping out. About half his health left to spare. Tony does see Viledot and does send a couple shots his way. Unfortunately not connecting any. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, some more shots going off. None connecting for either gentleman. Some more shots again. Tony has taken Viledot down to about 10% health. And he's going to fire some more shots as he jumps back out and does connect those. Viledot spawning in that same corner. Tony the Bad is now going to be resupplying before he gets into his next engagement. Viledot still checking that lane. Tony does look like he wants to go back out there, but retreats back into the blue crate. Two on opposite corners behind opposite dumpsters. Viledot slowly moving that way. He does get into the red crate. Tony Bad right here. They two could see each other. I believe Viledot did see Tony, and Tony saw Vile. Two are now in a sort of a standoff as one waits for the other to make a mistake. Tony Bad pushing back into the blue crate. Viledot has since relocated to the other corner. I'm not sure if Tony knows that, or if Vile knows where Tony's at. The two are about to see each other, and Tony's getting the jump on Vile and secures himself the kill. Tony right there for the push as Vile comes around and getting a beautiful headshot on him, now tying up the score 9-9. Viledot pushing that left side. Tony checking middle. Viledot now waiting around that corner. Looks like Tony's going to be on the opposite side. Waiting in that box right there, that white container. And is now deciding to shift, I believe, to the right side. We do know Tony's now in his red crate, and we'll be watching that side. Does see Vile. Shots going out. Vile's low. Tony not taking a hit. Does decide to move in. He needs to be aggressive here. He's got the HP advantage, but he is seemingly waiting. And Vile is going to be waiting for his health to recharge. And happy that Tony's not pushing him. He was at a severe disadvantage there. Two are still in a somewhat of a stalemate. Viledot poking back out to get the shot, and Viledot does connect the headshot, but is unfortunately taken down with it. Score is still tied, 10-10. Woot woot. Hell yeah, man! This game is pretty great. It quite literally is the COD of VR. That's probably why I enjoy it so much. I played a lot of Call of Duty back in my day. And, you know, the good old Modern Warfare 2 days, you know, some Warzone when it came out, but I've since moved to VR. I got over platform gaming, or rather, you know, console gaming. We do see Viledot in this corner over here smelling the dumpster, making sure it's got all of its permits, because he knows how serious the Department of Health is about those things. Tony in his blue crate in the back end, checking both sides as Vile slowly creeps his way into the center of that lane. Not being too aggressive there, playing a little bit cautious. We do know Tony Bad is still going to be in that back area in the blue crate. You hear his footsteps as he rotates out. No, he does not. Looks like he's still going to continue playing this blue crate. The two gentlemen have met the minimum kill criteria, so at this point, whoever ends with the most kills wins the game, at least the first round. We do have Suki. He is, I believe, going to be in the middle, signaling time. So it looks like there will be sudden death. Suki has now informed both of the gentlemen with his hands up in the air like, what the fuck is going on here? What are y'all doing? You need to go there, you need to go there, and next kill will determine the winner of this round. Hey Lamayama, welcome to the chat, welcome to the chat. You're here to see some great action today. The two have just been sentenced to sudden death as they have met the minimum kill criteria, but next kill will win. The ceremonial suicide grenade has just been sounded off, and the two are now rotating to make their move. The two have now switched to opposite corners of the map. Not wanting to be too cautious here, this sudden death means the next kill wins the game. Viledot slowly pushing out away from the forklift, going into white crate as Tony monitors his red crate. Wild Wild West style, yes sir. We do see that Viledot has now made a interesting play going into the second crate up top. Definitely not expected, and the footsteps in there can confuse you. You know, you'll hear the crate footsteps, but you're not going to be sure what crate he's in. Tony Bad still hanging around that crate as he waits for somebody to make a mistake. He does decide to kind of push out a little bit. Viledot still holding his ground. He sees Viledot and gets a headshot on him for the game-winning kill. Wow, that angle was unprecedented, and Tony Bad will take that first round, 11-10, ladies and gentlemen. Good deal, good deal. High fives going out for the first round as these two gentlemen prepare to meet in the second round. Suki Raven going over the rules just one more time to make sure both gentlemen are aware. They want no hits above the belt. All hits must be below the belt. We are looking for complete unfairness in this fight. 30 as you can be. Just kidding. Not about that. Here, a lot is being said. Looks to be being said in ASL. I do know a little bit of American Sign Language myself, and I will go ahead and interpret. I do this quite often for my casts. No, it looks like Suki Raven is saying, I'm a turkey, with his hands at his stomach. But that's all we're going to see of that. Unfortunately, got there a little too late. That next round will be getting started for us here in just a moment. Go to work. You actually want to stick around. We're having somebody else cast our final round, which is going to be a pans-only domination, probably like 5v5 just for fun. A lot of funny moments will be happening there, no doubt. The information for that cast, by the way, the 5v5 pans only, is going to be in the description. It will be, the caster will be Nessa. She's an awesome caster from the follow and all that good stuff. Right now, waiting on that next match. Llama Yama, you'll like to see this. We do have somebody that's running a private match. Their name is Annoyed Llama. We do know that Annoyed Llamas like to spit. Now, thinking about it, I don't know if it's llamas or alpacas or both. And are they in the same family as camels? A lot of great questions out here today. Answer in the chat if you do know the answers. Throw some trivia out there for y'all. Alright, looks like the second round has gotten started, everybody. We're going to go ahead and swap over to that and see how that's going. It's going to be on Gulag Showers. Love to see it. Don't see this map very often. I generally stay away from it because I just play ground war. Ain't nobody trying to play this shit in ground war. Viledot is on his respective side, taking some shots from Tony. None connected. Tony jumps across to get some shots, taking Vile down to 10% health. Tony left with about half health. Excuse me. Left with about half health. Both gentlemen now taking this time to recharge those health bars. A lot of peak shots here. From what I remember playing this map, there are plenty of areas that you can get that will give you a great vantage point. On the rest of the map, Tony Bad breaking the first blood, getting that kill on that right side. Now this is going to be either a very easy one to cast or a very tough one. I can't seem to get a good angle. Will this do anything? Yeah, we'll just watch from this hole right here, ladies and gentlemen. Just kidding, as we go into it. Tony Bad on this right side now, checking middle. He does see Vile. The two do see each other. Shots going off, none connecting. Tony now connecting a couple, taking Vile down to about 3/4 health. Tony jumping across. Vile still in that right corner, not aware that Tony shifted. More shots getting going off. Oh, Viledot catching a beautiful headshot on Tony as he peeks around that corner. Ooh, and a trade happening right there for us. Tony getting the headshot and Vile getting the body shot. Perhaps this is a good angle. Ooh, Vile peeking out there as Tony did the same and secures himself another kill. I am the warden of this gulag, and I am here just spectating this gladiator-style battle between these two gentlemen. More shots going off between the two, some connecting for both of them. Now checking that left side. Tony now swapping over to that right side. The two gentlemen aren't getting too aggressive here, not wanting to invade each other's personal privacy or space or bubble, whatever you know it as. Tony now using some of those vantage points, but I can't remember how they play in contractors, so they might not work here. You know, Tony Bad getting a little bit more courageous there, pushing up to the right and getting a nice angle on Vile for the headshot. Score is now tied at 3-3. Two are holding strong in those back lines. Viledot checking the left side, now deciding to move into middle. Tony's Bad now shifting left. Viledot's getting aggressive right here. Tony's right here, but the two see each other, and a trade happening right there for us. Tying the score again at 4-4. Viledot now getting this side spawn as Tony the Bad spawns on the other side, pushing up that right. He has made his way into the middle. Viledot checking that side. He does see Tony. Tony's now got to decide what to do here as Vile continues checking that lane. Going back to middle. Viledot's being careful here. Doesn't want to be too aggressive or over peak. The two now playing in this lane here. Viledot down to about half health. Tony maybe down to 7/8 health. Two going at it again. Tony getting a beautiful headshot with maybe 10% health left to spare. Viledot, knowing this, is now going to go ahead and push Tony as Tony regenerates that health. We know Viledot's coming in hot for this one. He wants to get the kill before Tony can regen health. And wow, gets the kill on Tony with probably 0.0005 health left to spare. Tony Bad now shifting back towards the middle, his back lane, as I assume the warden's position once again. Viledot is now pushing the right side in the middle. Tony Bad might see him here. Viledot doesn't seem to know where Tony's at, and Tony getting the element of surprise with a beautiful headshot. Looks like Tony has gone back for the resupply. Viledot still in his back line. Tony, they two do see each other. What angle was that, we might ask, unless Viledot checked that right side. And I didn't see it. Tony got a nice angle with the headshot on Vile. Vile has now made his way into the center left lane. Does see Tony as he jumps out, grabbing that headshot as he pushes through to the spawn. We do see Tony checking that right lane, deciding to get a little courageous here, popping out, seeing Vile, and getting the kill. About 3/4 health left to spare. Now Tony checking the middle lane as Vile does the same. Tony down about 3/4 health. Vile down to 0 health as Tony secures the kill. Tony secures the kill. Scores now 9-6. Tony Bad 1. Viledot is going to be a little aggressive here. He is pushing up in the middle, checking both sides. Tony might be aware. Hope does see Vile last second, firing some pre-shots. Viledot now checking the left, now checking the right. Tony checking the middle, now checking the right. The two might see each other here soon. The suspense is killing me. Viledot's pushing on Tony. Oh my goodness, and he does get the surprise, but barely with any health left to live after that kill. Tony Bad does see him, but doesn't connect that shot that he needed for that kill. Viledot now letting his health recharge as Tony maintains his position in that middle. No, looks like the back line for him still. Two are meeting here again. Tony the Bad getting the kill. About 3/4 health left to spare. Tony has now met the minimum kill requirement. He has several ways to play this. He can continue playing the way he has been, or go into turtle mode and just hold until time. He does see Viledot in the middle. Viledot does get the advantage and gets the kill with about 10% health left to spare. Viledot is now pushed through to the spawn and waits for his health to recharge as Tony jumps across. Viledot knows that he has to at least get the 10 kills and beat Tony and get another kill after that, or he will lose the match. Looks like Viledot is having some issues. His controllers have been put on the ground, while Tony is waiting here, unsure of where Vile might be. We do see Vile's tag, but don't see Vile. Tony jumping up, not able to, connecting some, actually quite a bit, taking him down to about half health. Tony needs to be aggressive here. Vile's health is recharging, but Vile pokes out at the wrong time and gets killed for it. He sees Vile. Vile is not aware of that peek shot right there, and Tony gets the kill, taking the score to 12-8. Tony being a little bit more aggressive here, wanting to go on the attack, and it does somewhat work out. The two do get a trade right there. More shots going off. Tony getting headshotted from Vile from across the map. Score is now 13-10. Tony Bad 1. Right. Vile does push that left lane and does get punished for it very heavily by Tony. Down to about 10% health. His health is now recharging. Tony doesn't want to be too aggressive. He knows one shot to the head, and it doesn't matter what health he's at. That'll finish him right there. The two poke out on each other, and a trade happens for us. Oh, that was a spawn kill. We do know that. Looks like he wants that kill regardless anyways. He's going to go for the second one. Poking out. Getting the kill on him. A little bit questionable. But that might be how it goes right there. Score is now 14-13. Tony Bad. Tony's checking this middle lane. We do know that Vile has gotten a little bit more aggressive. He's in the middle meeting Tony in that right lane. Now deciding which way to go. Tony Bad jumping across. Now Viledot repositioning to get a better angle. Now the two are fighting right here. The angles are at play here. Tony Bad jumping out and getting a beautiful headshot on Vile. About 3/4 health left to spare. Do see Vile moving in through the middle, checking center lane. The two have seen each other. We'll all go down to how the two played out here. Viledot pushing in. He does want to get the advantage. Tony good sees him, but does get laid out by the headshot. Do see Tony Bad now spawning in. Viledot is wanting to get a little aggressive here. He is pushing left side. Tony's now in the back right of his side. Viledot coming in the spawn, but the two do know each other there. Ties. Score is now tied up 15-15. Viledot now waiting for his health to recharge as Tony pushes to the left side. He does want to get back in that peak zone. See what shots he can take. This has worked out for him last time. Let's see if he can make it work again. Viledot has heard the shot from Tony. Tony now rotating to another side. Try and use that other side. Thank you, Xavier King, man. I appreciate that, brother. I need to put out more videos and all that good stuff, but life is pretty busy. So trying my best. Ooh, Viledot is going to see Tony in just the right amount of time getting the kill on him. Score is now 16-15 Viledot. like the two are here waiting for some kind of call. Not sure what's going on here. I believe that might have been the game time, but they are possibly waiting on Suki to call it for them. And that will be the end of the game right there for us. It looks like Viledot did take that second round, 16-15. They will be going to round 3. I believe that match is going to be on Pine. So we'll be catching that here in just a moment. But yeah, it was a great match right there. Yeah, Xavier King again. I do appreciate the love, brother. Let me know, what kind of content you like to see, and I'm always looking for suggestions and all that good stuff.
Team deathmatch. Our only focus is the mission.
Alright guys, round 3 has just begun. What's up, Nessa? Welcome to the chat. My mic was on mute for a good while. The round has just started. It's going to be Tony Bad versus Viledot. This is round 3. Tony did take round 1. Viledot took round 2 on Gulag. And looks like we're about to see some action here. We do know one of them is pushing up on the other. Viledot, don't think is aware Tony's going to be right below him. And Vile runs right into the trap as Tony waits patiently like a patient killer would. Tony Bad now pushing to his left side. He does see Vile coming in, getting a beautiful headshot as he tried to get into a better position. All these trees in the way, but this is a beautiful map. Tony Bad getting another beautiful headshot on Vile right in there as he pushes through to the spawn, taking location inside that little area. Or no, that's... Oh no, Tony has now found a new spot. This did play out well for him last time. Vile's going to be on that side right there, though. Could be tough. Tony's in a good spot. He's in a bush, hidden quite well. But with that striped shirt, it might not do the same. Nonetheless, Tony Bad making it work, as he always does. Now taking a 4-point lead on Viledot. Viledot now pushing into that shack, outpost, outpost, whatever you want to call it. He does see Vile. Vile jumping up and getting a beautiful jump shot headshot on Tony Bad, securing his first kill of the game. Tony Bad now moving that same way. Does want to see if Vile's extending too much or what Vile might be doing over there. We do know he's Vile with it. And Tony is Bad with it. Bad and Vile don't know which one worse. Tony does see some shots and some opportunities. Connecting a couple. Vile's down about 3/4 health. Some more shots there. Again, he does stop Vile's health regeneration. And is now deciding to be a little bit more aggressive, as he should, as Vile pushes back to ensure an actual full health regen. Now pushing back up to resume the battle. Tony keeping him suppressed with some fire. Viledot crouch spamming. Oh, but Tony Bad getting a nice angle there and getting that headshot before Vile can get back down. Tony Bad is now relocating backwards. He sees Vile getting another beautiful headshot. Tony is the headshot master this game. I want to say most kills from Tony, about 5 out of 6, have been headshots. The man is on a roll, putting some more shots down range. The two are fighting in between this crate and that rock. It's tough to see how this will go here. Viledot's getting a more forward position, but Tony's headshot justice just doesn't care where he goes. Those bullets are going to find his little noggin. Tony Bad in a good position here, pinning Viledot down. He's now got 10% health. Tony good, making the push as he needs to, but getting the headshot nonetheless. He didn't even need it, but Tony said, I want the headshot. He could have done it with a shot to the foot. Alright, Tony Bad now behind the Jeep is shaving some parts off that rock. Tony now retreating as Viledot does get a bit of an angle and advantage, but Tony jumping up with 10% health left to spare and getting the shot as Vile pushes in. He is now 9-1 for Tony Good, or Tony Bad, formerly Tony Good. Two are now engaging each other in fisticuffs here. Tony jumping off, not connecting any shots. Viledot's now deciding to go ahead and push in. Ooh, but Tony catches him with the headshot. I mean, at this point, you gotta expect the headshot every time. Checking in with Viledot as he moves in through the middle crate. He does know Tony's last position. In some good cover right here, putting some shots down, connecting a couple for Tony. But Tony, jeez Louise, man. Tony is just on a headshot spree. This man cannot be stopped. We're going to check back in with Vile. Tony does have a good position on Vile, but Vile is poking up as Tony's in a bad spot. He's now low on health. Vile wants to kill, and he does move in for it, securing that kill for himself. Score is now 11-2, Tony Bad. Viledot is now taking a center position, now relocating into the right side. Shack, outpost Shack. We're going to go over this whole thing again. He does catch Tony in a bad spot and punishes him for it as he pushes through. Checking in with Tony Bad as he takes that back left position. You do know Viledot is going to be in his back line as well, shifting over to the right. Tony Good does see him, starts taking some shots, down about half health. Viledot is still maintaining his position, not wanting to be too aggressive yet. Doesn't feel that he has the HP advantage that he needs. Tony Bad is now taking position in a bush once again. This bush worked for him on the other side. Let's see if he can make it work again. Viledot right here. Viledot can see him at any moment. The two are just right there with each other. The suspense is killing me. Oh, Tony Bad sees Vile before Vile sees Tony and secures the kill. Tony Bad now in that center crate. He does see Vile getting another headshot, but unfortunately Vile does get the kill on him as well. Fortunately for Vile, unfortunate for Tony, might I add. Tony Bad catching a beautiful headshot across the map. Vile comes right out of spawn. Tony Bad now pushing up to this left side. Being careful because, as we do know, this is a live fire shoot house training range. What? Live fire shoot house training range. Grammar is tough. Looks like Viledot has seen Tony, or Tony's seeing Vile, and he's taking him down about half health as Vile drops back into safety to regen his health. But if Tony pushes through, we do know he will see him. A grenade has gone off. Perhaps a grenade from Suki, I'm not sure. Viledot of half health, Tony Bad pushing in as he should and secures that kill. Score is now 15-4, Tony Bad. Tony Bad now jumping up. He's gotten quite courageous and bold here. Two are trading shots. Tony Bad about 10% health, Vile half health. Neither's in really a position to push here for the HP advantage, but Vile does it anyways, and it pays off, getting a nice headshot on Tony. Viledot now still regenerating his health from half. Tony's pushing out. The two are in bad positions in the open, but Tony makes the best of it and gets the kill. Tony now half health as well as the two see each other. Viledot getting the kill on Tony. Oh, and Tony jumping across, getting a beautiful jump shot on Vile. Love to see those angles, love to see it happen. Tony now making his way to middle. He might catch Vile here in a bad spot. Vile is in a bad spot. Two are going to go ahead and play the center, right? The center crate. Oh, they're both going to go ahead and trade off right there for us. Score is 18-7, Tony bad. Checking back in with Tony, but Vile catches him just as he jumps around that corner with a beautiful kill. Checking in with Vile now, as he makes himself a outpost position. Oh, it looks like that is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Bad will take the game and match right there for us today. What a beautiful head-to-head match. The high five right there, you love to see it. All three members here. Suki Raven once again saying, I'm a turkey, gobble gobble, hands out to the side, I'm a swimming turkey. Now initiating the vote to end as a two. Congratulate each other on a game and match well played. Alright, so the first match will go to Tony Bad 1 as he advances to the next round. Next round getting started here. The next one's going to be between AMR 5006 and DDJuggs. What it do, Murder? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day where you're at. Just about to get the second round started. It's going to be AMR 5006 versus DDJuggs. Both great players.
Team deathmatch. We're here for a reason.
Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you so much, Nessa. I'm an absolute idiot. I need to quit muting you here. Yep. Ain't that sad, but hey, everybody makes mistakes. DDJuggs catching AMR. I mean, I've been going at it too. Well, but I'll give you a call, Nessa, if anything, if we need anything. So, yeah, here we are, guys. First time you hear my voice in a while, because I'm a moron. DDJuggs is in the lead, 19-14. 10 kill criteria has been met by both gentlemen, and now just coming down to a time limit. Two are going to meet right here, but DDJuggs is going to have his gun up and ready while AMR comes around with his gun down. DDJuggs now pushing over there. AMR catching him a couple times with some shots, but DDJuggs is going to pop back out and put him down right there in the lane. Ooh, AMR catching DDJuggs with a headshot as he jumps out, as he pushes to the right side of the map. AMR now catching on to the name of the game, which is you got to put pressure almost immediately. AMR doing so. DDJuggs right there with his gun up, getting a nice headshot on AMR as he poked out. Looks like DDJuggs is going to be waiting on this line. AMR jumping out, wanting to get the advantage there, but it just didn't pan out for him. Now DDJuggs pushing back over to forklift as AMR shifts back over there. DDJuggs did see him putting some shots down range. None connecting as he regenerates his health. Checking in with AMR. The two will see each other. Oh, looks like that will be the end of the round one. Again, sorry about all the missed commentary about 3/4 of the match. Will not be making the same mistake twice. And that is the end right there. The ref is coming to tell them how horribly they both did, giving them sign language as he says, "I'm a turkey with my hands at my chest." Don't ask why that's "I'm a turkey" in American Sign Language, but it is "I'm a turkey" in American Sign Language. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, round two is underway here on Gulag Showers. AMR grabbing the lead right off the bat, 2-0 here in Gulag Showers. AMR is going to be on that left side, DDJuggs on this right side. Now both are entering middle. Two will see each other. AMR catching the first glimpse and getting a nice headshot. Excuse me. We see DDJuggs pushing up this right side here. AMR now checking middle. The two will see each other right here, but DDJuggs is going to have the jump on AMR. Jump or not, he got the nice headshot on him, securing that kill for himself. Looks like AMR is going to be pushing right side. DDJuggs is right outside the spawn. Looks like he's not aware of it. AMR is in a bad spot as he falls back onto DDJuggs' barrel. And DDJuggs gets a kill. DDJuggs now becoming more aggressive here, pushing left side. AMR's got to be expecting it at this point. He is expecting it. Two are battling behind these showers right here in the gulag. It's like saying the name of the movie in the movie. Oh, both AMR jumping out and getting a trade with DDJuggs. AMR is pushing this right side. DDJuggs already here, being hella aggressive, starting to pay off for him. He's now tied up the score at 4-4. Now immediately getting to that other side spawn, but it looks like AMR is going to be Where is AMR? AMR looks like he's going to be on that opposite side. He's on the opposite side from DD. Looks like DD had predicted wrong, but luckily didn't have to pay with his life. Ooh, AMR poking around slowly, but DDJuggs was already right there on top of him. Now getting some more ammo as AMR spawns in. Checking with DDJuggs, he has put some shots down range, connecting a couple of them. Taking AMR to about half health. Do hear a grenade. Oh, AMR jumping out, but DDJuggs had his gun up and ready. I believe that was a... Ooh, DDJuggs catching AMR right in the spawn. Just a little bit of health left to survive. Looks like DDJuggs is pushed over, but AMR is not on that side. AMR is going to be pushing this middle now. As DDJuggs on the right. He does catch DDJuggs in a bad spot and puts him down. AMR is now here in the middle as DDJuggs pushes out. AMR is going to be also pushing that left side. Possibly bad for AMR. AMR is not looking the right way, and DDJuggs gets the kill. AMR and DDJuggs now both moving to this right lane here. The two will see each other and trade for double headshots. Both spawning in now. AMR checking here. DDJuggs pushing up this right lane. Gun at the ready. AMR sees him and almost dies right there, but gets the headshot just in time before he suffers any more health loss. AMR in center, DDJuggs also in center. The two, I believe DDJuggs did see or did not see. AMR is going to see him first and putting a round straight through the noggin. Taking the score to 9-8 DDJuggs. DDJuggs now seeing him in center, putting some shots down that way. Not connecting any. As AMR slowly makes his way to the right side. DDJuggs checking the center lane. Now I believe about to check that right lane. He is in the middle here. Gonna catch AMR off guard. And he does so right there. DDJuggs now hitting the other side. AMR right there waiting for him. Does get the kill before DDJuggs can do any more damage. Checking in with DDJuggs. He is pushing the right side of his spawn. Checking that lane. AMR is going to be not entirely sure where AMR is. AMR came out of fucking nowhere and getting a headshot on DDJuggs, tying up the score 10-10. Both men have met the criteria. DDJuggs is the first to break it and does get that kill for himself. AMR putting more shots down range as he sees DDJuggs cross, taking him down to about half health. AMR now wanting to be a little bit more aggressive, pushing into middle. You do know DDJuggs is on that right side. Then two are now in middle. Is that a smoke grenade? Yeah, smoke grenades are allowed. Smoke grenades are the only equipment allowed in this game. And some are going out now to change up the scene and landscape of this battle. See DDJuggs tag. AMR sees DDJuggs. He needs to get more aggressive right here. Seeing, oh, DDJuggs catching a beautiful lucky headshot just in time to get that trade right there. DDJuggs not sure where he was, but catches AMR with the headshot, looking like he was across the map, and gets a nice spray through the smoke. AMR is now getting pushed by DDJuggs right here. The two have seen each other. DDJuggs pushing on AMR. AMR slowly creeping around. You need to check the other side, friend. Oh, and that movement saves him just in time to get the kill on DDJuggs. AMR now becoming more aggressive, pushing into center. Does see DDJuggs as he's crossing and getting a nice headshot on him as he pokes out from that around the shower. Tying up the score at 13-13. He's waiting here, but DDJuggs is going to be coming from the other side. He's going to see AMR in a bad spot. Puts him down with a headshot. Checking back in with AMR. We know that DDJuggs will likely be up in his zone here pretty soon, but looks like DDJuggs is going to be center, actually, of his own spawn. Two gentlemen are now coming in the center right here. AMR getting the beautiful headshot on DDJuggs, tying up the score 14-14. Ooh, AMR pokes out right just where DDJuggs is and gets the kill on him with about a quarter of the health left to spare as he recharges. What is up, Bill? What is up? What is up, Lanco? Welcome, my friend. AMR poking out on DDJuggs, crouching, but DDJuggs does get the kill, tying up the game 15-15. DDJuggs now checking that other side, pushing into the spawn. AMR is going to be checking that left lane. The two will see each other here. AMR, wow, what a snap turn on DDJuggs' dome as he comes out around that corner. DDJuggs taking that right spawn. Oh, the two do see each other here. AMR getting the shots off and connecting what he needs to connect to get that kill, taking him to a score of 17-15. Now AMR jumping and being more aggressive, but a little too aggressive. DDJuggs was waiting right there, as he should, patiently. DDJuggs now moving into center, left side. AMR is going to be right side. The two gentlemen will see each other here soon. DDJuggs, not sure where DDJuggs has gone. I believe AMR is, ooh, right there. DDJuggs getting a nice shot on AMR. The angles were there. And he ties the score up 17-17. We have AMR pushing in the center. He has become a little bit more aggressive, tired of this waiting bullshit. He does see Jugs, but not in time. Jugs with maybe 5% health left to spare does get the kill for himself, securing the lead. He can play to the time now. He does have the highest kills. Ooh, AMR is pushing into that middle, but gets put down by a headshot. DDJuggs now has a 2-kill lead on AMR. AMR's pushing into center. Does catch, oh, but DDJuggs is going to be in better cover there and gets the kill on AMR. It looks like that will be the end of the round, and DDJuggs will take both of those rounds and secure the win for himself. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. It's been a long time since we talked and seen each other. It's always good to see you, though. All right. Looks like that is Suki's dead body as he talks to them, just lying in the rubble, doing some kind of hip gyrations. Not sure what the point of that is. Possibly some kind of seduction for these two gentlemen, which is just weird considering this is the Gulag Showers. Usually it's not consensual, but yeah, DDJuggs will take that round and move to the next round for himself as well. He's now questioning where AMR is as he sits here awkwardly with Suki Raven's gyrating body. Let's get a closer look at that. Oh, they don't want to give us a closer look. Looks like they're getting a room for themselves. The next round will be getting started here very soon for us. Alright, we're waiting on that next round to start. Next round, I believe, is going to be between Tony Bad 1 and DDJuggs. That second round of second round of games will be played on. Let's see. First round, Shimon Gulag Pines. Cannot seem to find the map list. We'll have that here shortly. Second round between DDJuggs and Tony Bad 1 is going to be played on Archives, Killhouse, and Stacks. And that will be getting started here in just a moment for us. And while you're waiting, I believe Lanco's cast is still going right now. His brackets match right now is still going on, so definitely check in and tune in with that. Why in the meantime? Hey Nessa, this is my cast. I'm casting my side of the brackets. Lanco is casting his side, so he's got his own 4 players that are going to be 1v1ing, and then the winner from that bracket and the winner from my bracket will team up with my bracket teams up with me, Lanco's bracket teams up with him, and we do a 2v2 for the final match. Alright, it is clear that I need to find a different music source. I played hard as fuck last night, so I woke up quite late. Lanco himself, man, he's got a beautiful setup over there. That music sounds so crisp, I gotta say. But he's still a loser. I mean, who the fuck is that guy? But yeah, I didn't have too much time, man. I would have really enjoyed to set up a different little setup here, but we'll get him for next time. He's in the lobby waiting to go, DDJuggs says, so I believe he's waiting on Quantum, or Tony Bad as we know him today. Alright, Tony Bad, also known as Quantum Clit. Such a great name. That round will be getting started here very shortly for us, just in a couple moments. This is the next round of matches, guys. It's going to be the same, somewhat of the same format, 2 out of 3, 10 round minutes. And these will be played on Killhouse, Archives, and Stacks. So we'll be joining in that in just a moment. Alright, in the meantime, let's just go through the list of names. There are some quite interesting names in here. We have Temple Run 935 for anybody who fucking remembers that game. I swear that was all the rage. That was probably bigger than console gaming at one point. Just Temple Run. People were absolute maniacs at it. We have, who else? Moist Toad. We got Buns Zero. Nice, nice, nice. 12-piece McNugget meal. Actually, it's not the meal. Just seems to be just the McNuggets. So no drink, no fries, just the nuggets, man. I don't know how I feel about that. We do have Giga Dad Chad. Lyricism is there with that one. Eric Godpower. A little conceited if you ask me, but hey, we have Chicken Nugs for Life. Chicken Nugs for Life. Don't know if he knows about 12-piece McNuggets, but I feel like they would make a good combination. Maybe actually, if we see somebody with the name Medium Fries, possibly a better mix with 12-piece McNuggets, but you know, it's hard to say. Mr. Clap Yo Cheek 69. He is very confident that he is going to clap your cheeks. He's put it in the name and everything. Doesn't even care to be humble about it. He said cheeks will be clapped and I will be doing it. I came, I saw, I conquered. Veni Vedi Vici. Yes, sir, we do know that too. Da Luigi and Ziggy Beatz right there going at his tiebreaker currently. Don't forget to tune into Lanco's cast. That is going down right now. My match will be getting started here in just a couple moments. So be sure to check back and forth, all that good stuff. We're gonna try the music one more time. I can't figure out why it ever starts lagging. I believe the music itself isn't loading, but you know, I'd like to think that my internet's doing okay to be able to hold it, but yeah, it does seem to kind of start getting choppy randomly, so I need to talk to Lanco, see what his setup is. Still waiting on the match, but like I said, should be getting started here very shortly. What's up, Chili's? Yeah, just waiting on this next round. Thought they just joined up together, so I was hoping it would be going down here soon, but I think we're still waiting. Okay, we did just get word that they're waiting to start their next round between DDJuggs and Tony Bad. I guess to start around the same time that Lanco's sides get started. So go and hop over to Lanco's side, guys, and check in on that tiebreaker going down between Onin and Jizzy Meats. And we will be resuming here shortly once that match gets finished up.
Ziggy patiently waiting, getting some more shots, Ziggy is one tap right now. He does launch his knife there into orbits. Okay, let's go to Onin's POV. We have neglected Onin for a little bit here. We need to see what he's up to. Onin going into turtle mode, looking for some grass. Alright, but Ziggy does take him out as soon as he pops up his head. This is going to be Ziggy with a 2-point lead here. I imagine the time is
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and viewettes, waiting on the next round to get started between DDJuggs and Tony Bad 1 will be the second round of my bracket. They will be versing each other on Kill House, 007 Archives, and Stacks. 3 legendary maps that we've seen a lot of these past couple weeks. Some good action on them, so we hope to continue that here today. Alright, that round has just gotten started between DDJuggs and
Team
Tony
Deathmatch.
Bad 1, 007 Archives. I believe 2 gentlemen are going to be waiting for the ceremonial sacrificial grenade to start the match, and there it is from Ziggy Raven himself. The round is getting started. Tony Good located in upstairs, back right corner. We're going to have DDJuggs pushing up center here. Some shots, pre-fire going off. He's single firing Nope. Oh, Tony Good popping up from the staircase and getting that kill on DDJuggs as he now rotates downstairs. See DDJuggs making his way back upstairs, seeing his dead body, a somber reminder of how the last game went. The two are trading shots from upstairs and downstairs. Tony Bad taking a little bit of shots, DDJuggs taking the majority of them now, regenerating his health as he slowly wraps around, waiting on this upstairs spot. Ooh, we do know Tony's going to be down here. He has since relocated. The two are going to get a trade as I miss all the action right here today. Oh my goodness. DDJuggs right here now taking the spawn, and upstairs as they two see each other, another trade happening right there. Before I can catch any of the action. Now jumping back in with Tony Bad as he watches his downstairs location. DDJuggs is going to be right here around this corner. Do know that. The two might see each other. Right here, the two are jumping out. Tony Bad looking the wrong way. DDJuggs coming in, putting some back shots into Tony, tying up the score 3-3. Tony Bad spawning in the same side once again. DDJuggs is going to be on that opposite side now. It has since relocated. Looking to see what he can see down the middle as he slowly moves in. Tony Bad's going to be right around the corner. The two could possibly see each other here. We do see some close proximity between the players. Footsteps are likely heard. Corners are being held. But not a lot of action. Both players are looking for an invisible enemy that's just downstairs, first floor. But both opponents are going to be upstairs here. Oh, looks like they're now getting aware of each other's positions. DDJuggs coming out, but Tony's waiting for him right there. Barely surviving with that. I do got to add 10% health, if that. Oh, seeing DDJuggs do a beautiful sideline, getting aggressive now as he should. He's going to go and push in for the kill. I'm too slow to see it, but Tony Good does secure that for himself. Woot woot. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, Nessa is supposed to be casting that 2v2, but she might have to dip out on us early. She's got some other matches to cast, so... But yeah, hoping to have it cast, yeah. Alright, checking with DDJuggs. He is coming right here. Tony's looking at him, though. Ooh, but DDJuggs getting a beautiful headshot on Tony just in the nick of time. As he now does go for the regeneration health move. Tony Baz right here. We do know DDJuggs is going to be coming down the staircase right here. Oh, the two do see each other. DDJuggs getting a beautiful headshot on Tony with about a quarter health left to survive, and does tie up the game for himself. You see Tony Bad right here on that staircase checking. Oh, seeing DDJuggs popping around and getting that kill. It's beautiful work right there. As he now checks the downstairs location. DDJuggs going to be coming up on this opposite side. Tony hears him, sees him, but ooh, DDJuggs says a headshot don't care what you hear. Sweet, thank you, Nessa. Always appreciate it. You know we always do appreciate you. Much love, much love. Oh, Tony Bad. We do know that DDJuggs is right around this corner, creeping slowly. Tony Bad's not looking the right way. Oh my goodness, he's jumping. Turn around. Oh, and turns around with the instant headshot on DDJuggs. All the stealth for nothing. Although that's not how it usually works. Oh my goodness, what kind of angle did DDJuggs have on Tony? Wow, right there, coming out of spawn, not waiting any time. Tony's now on that opposite side, checking the downstairs, now checking the upstairs, seeing DDJuggs in a good spot, but DDJuggs has the better shot. Man, did I just rhyme like that? What did I say? Am I just a beast? Should I get into rapping? Should I start my music career here? Again with the lines? I'm like, Rhyme Simon. Okay, yeah, we've lost it. Tony Bad jumping downstairs. Let's see where DDJuggs is at. He's going to be right here. Tony's going to see him. The two do see each other, but DDJuggs securing the kill with about a quarter health left to survive. Tony Bad now coming back down, checking that same spot. Do know that DDJuggs in the area. DDJuggs with a beautiful headshot as he comes up. Oh my goodness. What a reaction time right there. Does get the kill. DDJuggs is now downstairs. Tony Bad waiting around the corner for him. Knows he's about to walk up those stairs any moment now. Puts his gun down. Oh, a bad time to put his gun down. DDJuggs was there with his gun up. The two do see each other, getting some lag right there, but Tony Good does secure the kill with about a little less than half health. Now waiting on the staircase. DDJuggs on the opposite staircase checking the downstairs area now. Tony Bad is going to be checking that area as well. Do know DDJuggs is going to be in this area somewhere. Oh, he's going to be right around this corner. Tony Bad is going to go and push back. And now check the upstairs. DDJuggs waiting downstairs in the little corridor. I don't want to be too aggressive here. He is up in score and has broke the 10 kill minimum criteria. So he does know that Tony's got to come to him. DDJuggs got a good spot right here if Tony comes around that corner. We hear the pin of a grenade being pulled. DDJuggs throwing a smoke out there. Gonna want to mix it up here. Tony Bad back on that back staircase. As DDJuggs slowly comes out, he is going straight up. I do believe I'm getting some lag, and it looks like DDJuggs is just lagged out. So we will see what's going on there. They seem to have some technical issues on DDJuggs' side. Hope he has just rejoined in. I'm not sure how this will play out. The score is the same. Not sure if the score holds for them as it does for me. It does look like DDJuggs is getting back in. Wait, yep, there he is. DDJuggs right there. Whose body is that? That's Suki's body. Just hanging out. Just, wow. Just like he's spent from a hard day at work. Ooh, DDJuggs on top. Getting a good angle on Tony as he finishes him off. Tony Good about to meet each other here. The two do see each other. Tony Bad with the gun up and ready. Gets the kill. Maybe 5% health left to spare. Now pushing up to that staircase. DDJuggs is going to be meeting him here. Does see Tony. Stops firing. And does retreat. Tony Good is now faced with the decision what he wants to do here. As DDJuggs waits up top. Oh, DDJuggs' arms are down in the ground. Looks like he was opening the Oculus menu, checking up on his internet connection. Did have some issues with it earlier. Tony Bad now moving downstairs. DDJuggs also making the same move. We'll see DDJuggs right there. Some shots going off. Tony not connecting as many as DDJuggs did. Now pushing back a little bit. As DDJuggs pushes into this right side, Tony's going to go ahead and go upstairs as DD continues to watch that corner. The two will see each other here. Tony with a great spot right there. Catching DDJuggs off guard. Taking him 1 point closer to a tied game. DDJuggs running out there, some shots going off. DDJuggs is hurt, now jumping off the top, going downstairs. Tony wants to go on the offensive here, but DDJuggs has gotten himself into better cover. Tony expected right here, jumping in on each other. Tony Bad getting the jump on him, quite literally, and tying up the game for himself. Score is now 12-12. Tony Bad and DDJuggs are both tied. It doesn't go to either. DDJuggs downstairs. We know that Tony's going to be on this right side, I believe, waiting in the corner by the ammo. This could go either way. DDJuggs coming out, but Tony's there with his gun up and ready for the kill. Now taking the lead by 1 point. Ooh, Tony Bad catching DDJuggs coming right out of the spawn. Tony Bad in some bad health right here. He does need a retreat. Right here, he does get a shot on DDJuggs and a trade right there for us as I zoom through the map with horrible accuracy. They're both now about to meet upstairs. Tony Bad in the corner, and he takes DDJuggs as he comes out with about a little less than half health to spare. Now taking the lead by 2 points. DDJuggs has to make this push. Tony Bad can play it safely here. Oh, DDJuggs was not expecting him to be behind him as Tony empties some shots into his spine. Now up 16-13. Checking in with DDJuggs as he comes up the stairs. Sees Tony jumping down, and a beautiful shot as he jumps over. Wonderful work right there from DDJuggs, and he's now jumping downstairs, checking this side. Does hear the footsteps, knows that Tony's going to be on this other side. The two do see each other. Tony Good getting the shots off first and securing that kill, taking him up to a 3-point lead. Let's go, let's go. What up, Sunflower? DDJuggs now here in center. Tony going to be on the opposite side. Oh, what a trade happens for us right there. Score is 18-15. Tony Bad 1. DDJuggs passing him up with superior accuracy. He's going to be on Tony's backside. We do know. Oh, wait, no, that's DDJuggs. Tony's going to be over here. The two would possibly meet on this upstairs area. It's hard to see. Oh, Tony getting a nice angle as DDJuggs crosses, I believe. Honestly, I don't know where he shot DDJuggs at, but he shot him with great accuracy. Who knows? Tony's just that good. But so is DDJuggs, which is why this is going to be a great matchup today, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Bad checking the corner. He knows DDJuggs got to come to him, but DDJuggs brought the heat to his house. Invited or not, he brought it and does get that kill. DDJuggs upstairs, not fully recharged on health. Tony does take advantage of that and gets the kill. And we see DDJuggs right here on the staircase. Tony coming up on him, getting a headshot before DDJuggs can even have a second to think. Oh, we see DDJuggs crossing. Tony's going to be right there. Tony's, oh, that is the end of the round right there. Tony Bad 1 will take it. It's 21-16 on 007 Archives. We do have our ref coming up to announce the end of the game. Once again, Suki Raven, I'm a turkey or I'm a chicken, gobble gobble, bok bok, whatever you want to call that funny looking T-Rex pose. Yeah, that's actually more of a T-Rex, maybe, who knows? Turkey, chicken T-Rex, to Turkey Rex, to Turkey Rex. That's right, I just coined that term myself, turkey, chicken T-Rex. First round going off to Tony Bad 1. Oh my goodness, Tony Bad's still thirsty for blood, saying, give me all your money. This is a stick up. And that'll be the end of the first match between the two. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was round 1 for Tony and Didi. Didi in the morning, sorry, that comes from a radio station from my area. So yeah, Tony did win that first round 2016. Next one's on either Killhouse or Stacks, but Didi does need about 10 minutes to recharge his headset, so check back in then and we should be up and live for y'all. See y'all then. Alright, next round should be getting started soon. How's everybody's day going so far? Hope y'all are doing well, all that good stuff. Gotta say, I'm sick and tired of this music just glitching. I don't know why. I think I'll need to switch to a different kind of music source, whether it's download the music and play them on a Windows media player like I'm back in 2006. But clearly SoundCloud is just butchering this shit. Go fuck yourself, SoundCloud. You're done for the day. Tired of that shit. Alright, guess in the meantime, while we're waiting, I was gonna throw up some FAMAS gameplay, just because nobody ever uses the FAMAS, and honestly it sucks, but when you get a kill with it, it's pretty damn satisfying. Let me see here.
So you just went into the right building?
Just something to do for us in the meantime.
Right behind you.
See, like that, shouldn't have gotten the kill. Shouldn't have. Either he sucks or I got lucky. Well, now both are very possible. I get lucky quite a bit. I'm telling you guys, when I say I get lucky, I'm not joking about that. There are plenty of times where I jump out, not because I know I'm going to get the shot, but because I'm like, hey, I might get a lucky headshot. Oh, and there I am getting laid out.
Fucking really monkin' bastard.
One in Elton.
There's like two guys at B and one's hiding right behind the wall when you enter the door.
Alright, looks like that second round will be getting started here in just a moment. Go ahead and muting that and getting ready for that. A great match underway. Let's get it started. Round 2. Right here, neither has gotten a kill. Looking for the first blood. Both
team deathmatch.
Both players are doing that. DDJuggs here on the right, Tony Bad taking some jump shots. Trying to get that. DDJuggs low on health. And he does get the kill as DDJuggs pokes out. One time too many. Tony Bad securing that first blood. DDJuggs going up on top. Tony Bad on the left. Sees DDJuggs. Gets a beautiful headshot on him as he pops up. A lot of popping, a lot of killing. Love to see it. That's what this map is about, guys. Kill House is very much so about positioning. You gotta be playing that game and using your map awareness to do well. To try and outsmart and outplay your opponent. 2 trading shots here. DDJuggs taking a couple. As he now retreats into the center. Ooh, Tony Bad gets a nice headshot on DDJuggs once again. Taking a 3-point lead. Joining up with DDJuggs here as he checks center. Do know Tony is going to be... Not sure where Tony's at. He's across the way. Not even I expected it. Tony is definitely playing the proper game, which is the mind game in this one. Gotta, like I said, keep your opponent on their toes. Keep them guessing. DDJuggs now pushing right into that center. Tony is going to be in center as well in the back line for him and does get the kill. Taking a 5-point lead. It's looking good for Tony right now, but this game can go either way. DDJuggs taking some shots. Tony Bad now using that center car as his cover, but didn't work out too well. DDJuggs getting that kill on him. Checking in with Tony Good as he surveys the land ahead of him. Now checking in with DDJuggs as he's checking, wondering if he saw Tony coming up that right side. Does not see Tony, and Tony's waiting at that sight line right there for the kill. Let's watch from up here like we're prisoners watching a gladiator-type battle. Looks like Tony Bad's not aware DDJuggs is on the same side of him. DDJuggs aware of Tony's location. Tony jumping back and forth, shots going out. Tony clapping a beautiful headshot on DDJuggs. Oh, DDJuggs checking this left side. Tony's right there waiting for him though, and he does get the kill. Ooh, a beautiful double headshot trade right there. Love to see that all the time. Now DD's in the middle. Tony checking middle as he gets the headshot on DD. Tony now in that center. Wow, there's just really no back to this. Okay, cool. Can't do that much of that. Checking in with DDJuggs as he sees Tony. Tony getting dropped by a headshot from DD across the way. Beautiful work right there. Checking back in with DDJuggs. Oh, but Tony's on that opposite side and gets the headshot before DD even has a second to realize it. Tony Bad checking that center, using the staircase. We do see DDJuggs on the opposite side. Shifting over to the left side now. We did see the name tag of Tony Bad right there. We do know Tony has seen Sophie's in the middle. DDJuggs sees him in another beautiful double headshot trade. Love to see it. Love to see those. Again, I cannot go too far back or I just go out of the map. DDJuggs in the center, not in a good spot, and Tony makes sure he pays for it with a bullet to the face. does see him a little early. Tony seeing him as well. Some shots going off between the two. DDJuggs taking a couple down to about half health as Tony now checks this little peak spot right here. Making sure DD's not going to poke it. Oh, Tony Bad pops up as DD's in the open and does get him for that. Score is 14-4. Tony Bad 1. Tony catching another nice headshot across the map as DDJuggs pokes out a little too soon. Now back in center, DDJuggs pushing that left side. Looks like Tony is still checking the staircase. DDJuggs has since moved up. Could pay off for him. The two see each other, but oh, Tony does get the final bullet. DDJuggs seeing Tony as he's up there. Tony's in the power position. Tony jumping off with a crazy headshot. Wow, what a shot from Tony Bad. DDJuggs seeing him, but Tony is on the headshot game today. Good lord, Tony good, Tony Bad, Tony headshot. A couple of great headshots from him right there. DDJuggs now pushing up that left side. Tony Bad moving on that right side. DDJuggs will see him in the open, punishing him for it right there with a great shot. Checking in with Tony Bad 1 as he pushes right side. We know DDJuggs was last in center. Tony sees him in another headshot before anybody has anything to say about it. Goodness gracious, these headshots are off the wall. You see Tony, and goodness gracious, another headshot from Tony Bad 1. This man is on a headshot rampage. Heads are rolling, heads are popping, everything, man. Tony's doing everything with those heads. Now pushes into the right side. DDJuggs on the opposite way. He does see Tony and catches a nice headshot as he tries to slide into cover. DDJuggs saying, not today, son, not today. Seeing Tony again, two are going to go and battle it out right there, but Tony will come out victorious. As the score is 21-6, Tony Bad 1. Tony Bad's going to push the other side. DDJuggs catching Possum in the open, not connecting any shots though. The two battling it out right here. DDJuggs retreating into cover, as is Tony Bad, both around the same amount of health, a little less than half. Tony's putting some shots through the staircase. Tony tries to maintain it. Tony's now going into a corner. Who's lagging? Am I lagging or are you lagging? It looks like I'm lagging here. Jumping back in with DDJuggs as he resupplies. Tony good says he doesn't need the resupply. I just died. I've got full ammo, baby. Two are about to see each other right here. We see DDJuggs here. Oh, Tony is waiting on that corner. Tony with not even one health left. Little to no health right there. Waiting for his health to recharge. It's not recharging. Odd to see. Have not seen Tony's health come back yet. It looks like he still has no health as he fights DDJuggs. As Tony becomes a zombie, we don't know. Tony Bad jumping up and getting a nice headshot as DDJuggs tries to get into cover. Tony not sure how ammo works. Grabbing one ammo. Asking if he should put it in his clip. Taking some shots from DDJuggs. Checking back in with DD as he watches that corner. Now rotating back for a different position. Tony's still poking that area. The two are about to meet here. DDJuggs sees Tony in the open right there. He's firing some shots and catches him before he jumps back into cover. Not wanting to wait for it. Joining in with Tony Bad. He is pushing right. The two will meet right here. DDJuggs taking that advantage on Tony and coming out on top for that. DDJuggs now running backside and checking in with Tony as he checks center. Oh, we see DDJuggs coming. Some shots right there. DDJuggs has got to figure out how to play this. Oh, Tony's taking more shots. Two are trading right here. DDJuggs gets into cover at just a perfect time as Tony jumps out. He's checking the upstairs. Tony coming out the right side, though, with the positioning. Does pay off for him as he gets that nice headshot. Now resupplying as DDJuggs pushes in that left side. Tony's in a decent spot right here. Let's see. I don't know if DDJuggs is going to see him. Tony Bad jumping up. DDJuggs now aware of his position, taking shots, and Tony will come out on top for that. God, I cannot go very far back or I'm out of the map. That's getting annoying. We did see DDJuggs pushing up that left side. Tony is on this back corner. DDJuggs is going to catch him in the open, and the two are going to trade right there. Checking in with DDJuggs as he respawns. I don't know if he saw Tony Bad right there across the way. We did see Tony now going up on top. As DDJuggs pushes in, Tony's in a better spot, now jumping up, not successfully connecting any. Oh, but he does on that second jump. Tony has been working on those jump shots. It is clear to me. As some more shots are going downrange, Tony at the top, jumping out into the open now. DDJuggs seeing Tony, but Tony also seeing him, and he does get that kill. Tony now resupplying in the center shack as DDJuggs makes his way across, back into center for himself. Tony checking that angle. Now popping up, being seen by Tony, taking a couple shots from him. Tony's already jumped down. What in the... What was that headshot? Oh my goodness. Tony is on crack. He's on meth. He's on something. HGH. I don't know, but he is just going off with these headshots. Tony is on the full offensive. Another headshot right there. Sheesh. Some beautiful shots from both of them. Another headshot from Tony. He is on the headshot train. And he's going to grab flashbang, smoke, knife. Not sure what he's... Oh, he's got the knife. Did he run out of ammo? He's going to go for the knife throw. The two are going to go for the knife. Oh, and DDJuggs gets a knife kill on Tony. He says, no way, Jose. Say hello to my little friend. And my little friend being a small combat knife. I believe that will be the end of that round, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Bad will take that round and the match. Taking the second one, 31-12. Winning that game and securing his spot in the next round. Some good, beautiful play from both of those gentlemen. Some great skill we have seen exhibited today. I believe that will signal the end of that match as Tony moves on to the next one. It will be, I believe, that is the third round. So Tony has made himself into the finals. I believe I will be teaming up with Tony for the 2v2. And we will be waiting to see the victor between Lanco's bracket. I think they're also doing their final 1v1 round as well.
Running and jumping.